Leandre Gotte Gius.
Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link, it'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel.
Better go subscribe. Roll with the tide. I'm down in the gun with Coach Smook. Through the game, roll tide, roll tide. Better go subscribe. TikTok.
Chat, listen, conversation tonight, man. We got a lot that we want to talk about. Welcome in everybody for the first little opening segment. We're going to start using, we're trying a new show layout from now on. Every morning we're going to come in, we're going to have like a 5-minute conversation to allow the viewers that don't catch it live to know that they could fast forward to the 10-minute mark. If you're live right now, drop a like, welcome in, drop a like, share the stream. We're going to be just talking some Alabama football tonight. Don't care to talk about the rest of college football tonight. I just want to talk some Bama football. So if you're not here to talk Bama football, or if you here to troll, you're probably gonna get muted tonight. It ain't even no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Right? You're probably gonna get muted tonight. We just ain't got time for the foolishness, man. We got some big things to do. We got some huge opportunities that we're trying to take advantage of. So if y'all are enjoying yourselves and the content that's being produced here on the Coach Smook Network, continue to show up and turn up for you, boy. We need 10 more subscribers. 10 more subscribers to get to our next goal, chat. And I need y'all's help. I need y'all help more than other. We're trying to get to this goal before December 1st. And we could hit 4K. Honestly, we could hit 4Ks before what you call it? Yo, what in the world? Why is this? Where's my dashboard at? Where's my YouTube dashboard? Why is it looking like this? Oh, that's why, because I'm on the wrong tab. Goofy. All right, yeah, we good. All right, chat. Appreciate all the 7 in the chat. Appreciate the 10 likes on the stream. Appreciate y'all for tapping. I know we were supposed to do this live earlier, but we got sidetracked with a bunch of meetings and stuff. So today we're going to be here for about a good hour and a half, and we're going to have some good conversation. If the phone lines don't open up, we just won't open the phone. I mean, if nobody calls the phone line, we just won't open the phone lines up long. We got a lot to do going into next week for the Iron Bowl. So if y'all want to say, if y'all want to put your thoughts and things on wax, I mean, well, in the airwaves, I said on wax, but in the airwaves, tonight is definitely the night to pop in and do such a thing. Let me make sure the phone line is queued up and ready. And I think we are set for tonight, chat. So with that being said, we got about 45 seconds before we need to hop into the show here in the Coach Smook Network. Thank y'all for tapping into the chat. Let me go down roll call. We're Dougie Fresh. Appreciate you for tapping in today. Sully. Oh, man, my fault. I keep hitting the wrong one. Sully, appreciate you for Roll Tide, man. He just got a win over me, y'all. I had sorry-ass Indiana. That joint was horrible. What's up, Dwayne? Good to see you, man. Where you wristband, Dwayne? Rick, what's good, sis? Good to see you. Hey, my brother D. Mr. Maynard Demetrius, how you feeling, brother? Good to see you. No time. Even here since day one. Facts, man, my boy. Maynard been here. Hey, this uncle Demetrius right here, y'all. Haven't seen the face around in a while, but good to see you. Deborah, what's good? Darius, what's good? Roll Tide, you bum. Bama Nation, don't put me in timeout this stream. Stop typing in all caps. Make sure y'all run the likes up. Facts. Roll Tide. My guy Jordan. Then we got the bots checking in on Kick. Appreciate you bots for checking in. Zach, what's good? The Quavis Marshall, what's good, man? Fire Trash Devore. I'm about to fire your ass up, you freaking Fairweather fan. I'm Jordan. I'm on 3 Hour Bus Ride, so I can't call and say I'll be active in the chat though. Okay. Steven, what's good? Roll Tide, man. Roll Tide. Good to see all y'all in the chat this evening, y'all. So let's get into the show. We're here at the 10.5-minute mark. We're going to get right into the conversation here on the Coach Smook Network. If you ready to get into it, somebody type it in the chat. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. Let's do it.
You're talking about Jalen Milroe and the Pips? The perfect weak side linebacker, right? Put him next to the mic.
It's not going to take us a lot of time. But I want to say that I'm excited about what...
Okay, forgive me, my brother. What's on your mind?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just still sorry for all the other content creators now that we have this mega star back in our presence.
All right, y'all. Alabama football, man. Where do we start? Where does the conversation begin? We have a lot to discuss. 13. Let's say, what's this? Saturday was how many days ago now? How many days ago was Saturday now, chat? Was this Thursday? So we roughly like 5 days since 5 days since Alabama took the loss. I will say this, and this is why I get tired of you Fairweather Bama fans. On Friday, November 14th, the state of the fan base, everybody was so sure, everybody was so happy to be in the position that we were in. Everybody was so sure that this team was going to be better, experience some adversity. And what's happening to the fan base? What's happening to the fan base right now, chat? Everybody's quitting on us. Okay, I fixed it. Everybody's quitting on us. Everybody's ready to chalk up the season. People thinking we're going to lose it to Auburn. Darius, I'm going to need you to stop writing in all caps before we continue tonight. Every time anyone don't agree with Smook, he going to call you Fairweather man. Be real. No, DeQuavis, why does Coach DeBoer need to be fired after a winning season, Goofy? Why? Answer that. That's Fairweather. You want the head coach to be fired because we just came off a 9-3 winning season, and we're in a we still got a chance to win the SEC and go to the national championship. Shut the man. Get your hey. If you don't want to hear my opinion, you can go somewhere else. We don't want the Fairweather energy. You Fairweather DeQuavis, and it's proven. It's proven. If y'all believe DeQuavis Fairweather, go ahead and put it in the chat. Fairweather. Hey, shout out to Demetrius, man. Hold on, chat. We got to stop right now. We got to stop right now. Demetrius, that's how you pop back on the scene? That's how you pop back on the scene, brother. Bet. I know what we gonna do for Demetrius. Demetrius, appreciate the $99.99 super chat, man. Y'all give it up for Demetrius. Mary J, make sure that banner's updated. Y'all shout W's Demetrius right now in the chat. That's what we need. Where DeQuavis went? Don't time DeQuavis out. I invite all Fairweather energy tonight because I'm shutting it down. Tell me why DeBoer wants to get fired. As a matter of fact, the phone line is open right now. I don't even care to do no intro. DeQuavis, no more comments for you. If you comment again, you're gonna get put in a 5-minute timeout whenever you comment. The phone line is open. 334-625-1121. 334-625-1121. I don't want to see no more comments. I don't want you to type no more. Save your typing energy with your super warrior fingers and call in. I want to hear this bullshit you talking about. The board need to be fired. Who you want to go get? Back to back. Oh snap! Hold on, man. I'm walking off. I ain't got time for y'all tonight. I'm about to end the stream. I'm walking off. Chat, I gotta stop. I can't even talk right now. Hold on, let me tell y'all something. And y'all know I'm a straight up authentic person. I don't hide nothing. I have no reason. I don't have no reason to. Dang, man. Demetrius, bro, I love you, man. I'll tell you this, and it ain't because of the money. It's because I know where you come from, and I know your faith. I know your faith walk. I know what you and your family believe in, and I know what y'all stand for. And you probably you know me. You know me enough. Y'all, I literally prayed probably like 2 hours ago. Literally 2 hours ago, probably 3 hours now because it was before I got on stream to do the gaming content. And I asked God, hold on, let me fix my headphones. I asked God to I have a need, chat. I got a lot of things that I'm trying to handle, not just for my personal, but for the brand. And there is no secret, man. This is my full-time gig. I do this and I resource with some of my other skill sets. I play for my church. I'm on staff there. I do audio mixing and I'm an audio engineer for different projects, and I do consulting, different things to where I'm creating some revenue. And so I asked God, man, there's a certain target number that YouTube, we're getting a bonus now, thanks to everybody and their contributions, but we literally needed $187 more, chat. And Demetrius, I think y'all know me. I'm not about money when it comes to this, but I put my heart, time, and effort into this, man. And it becomes one of those things, man. Everybody that helps on the back end, y'all know it's appreciated. Y'all help get so many things done in real time. But when this comes out, December is going to be a blessed month because of my super chats, my community, and the AAA family this month, man. Just this early, we still got days to go in November before this is calculated and pushed out to next month. So, and once again, for those, and I know we probably 20 minutes into the show now, But for those that don't understand how us content creators get paid on YouTube, we get paid once a month. We get paid once a month. So if you're a full-time content creator and you don't have a part-time job or anything, it's tough if you don't manage your money right. And then the way that we move, you have to be moving around a lot. You got to travel. I don't have my vehicle right now. Everything. And at one point, I was literally living off of this and a little bit of stipend to pay my monthly bill. So it's not easy. The grind is definitely a grind. But when you got supporters that appreciate you like this, man, it almost brings. And I'm trying to keep from crying, man. Y'all know I don't care about crying in public, but man, y'all just don't know. Demetrius, everybody donating. This is huge. Mary J, everybody on the back end, Megan, everybody, big homie, Zach, Doug, everybody that Dougie, everybody, man. I can't think of everybody's names. Lisa, Urban Essence, my guy Will, my guy Bill, everybody, man. We appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate y'all so much. Shout out to you, Demetrius, again, man. He said back to back for the love, man. Appreciate you, Demetrius. Appreciate you. Then we had Dougie Fresh. He said, let me put my little coins in it. See, you know what's funny, Dougie? You say little coins, but I wish I had the coins to put to my daggone self. You know what I'm saying? I wish I had the coins. Yeah, at least you got it, big bro. At least you got it, little bro. I keep calling him big bro. And then shout out to Sully. He said he got 5 on it. Appreciate y'all so much, man. Y'all, listen, Super Chat goals is freaking blown out the water. The bonus we needed for the rest of the month. And I've never shared, I don't think I've ever shared those earning goals with y'all because I don't feel like it's y'all duty to, or it should be an agenda for me to announce that to y'all. I feel like what we put forth on this platform, on this channel, should create enough energy to where you want to support monetarily on your own. So I truly appreciate it. And to God be the glory. God bless you, Demetrius, Doug, Sully, everybody that's super chatted through this whole journey. I appreciate you. Let me take a quick break, and then when we get back, we're going to talk about some college football, man, some Alabama football here on the Coach Smook Network. Here we go.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. 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 Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Hey, y'all gonna let me start the show? Y'all really trying to make me cry. Mary J, you see what they doing, Mary J? Mary J, did you do this? I feel like this was a Mary J move, like a Mary J secret Discord chat message to everybody. I feel like this is like, because you're the only one that know what I've been going through for real. And this guy, Mary J, feels all over it, man. Shout out to Walter Roberts for the $9.99 super chat. He said, keep your head up, man. Walter, believe me, man, that's the only way I can keep it. If I put my head down, I'm gonna die. Mentally, emotionally, and sometimes it feels like physically, but listen, I really appreciate y'all, man. Moments like this let me know that God really hear me. And like Mary J says, it's not her. She says the man upstairs, so I'm gonna believe her. I don't know. Mary J pretty sneaky with these nice efforts and stuff, these nice gestures. So appreciate you, Mary J. Appreciate the whole team, man. All right, y'all, let's talk some Bama football. Don't keep getting me choked up. If I don't acknowledge it the same way, it's not because it's not impacting me the same way. It's just we want to get you all the content that you came here to see. And for the people that's not watching it live, I want to give them an opportunity to hear the conversation and the thoughts that we're having surrounding Alabama football and how this thing is going to shape out the rest of the season. So the title of the live stream, what's Alabama winning game plan, right? What is their game plan? What is going to happen? What needs to happen in order for this team to experience a championship type success this year, or championship success, not type success, but championship success, and to create an opportunity for them to go and win the college football national championship? There's only one way to fix it, and that's just to execute better. In the simplest terms, to cover everything that we are going to identify tonight, the easiest way, and shout out to everybody on TikTok. I'm sorry, TikTok. I didn't acknowledge y'all tonight. I'm sorry. TikTok with the 30 total gifts over there already. 30 total gifts. 10 lives, 20 lives over there from Britt and Antonio JRM. That's my YC. If you on YouTube and you don't know what YC means, you got to tap into TikTok to find that out, because we definitely don't want to get canceled on YouTube. Check. So simple, don't lose. One game season, man. What? The Quavers, I told you, you only got phone call privileges tonight. You can't comment no more. So there go your first time out. Somebody get the Quavers in timeout for a minute, chat. We just want him to learn his lesson. You got to call in 334-625-1121. Phone line is open. Definitely want to hear your gripes and your complaints and your whining and your foreweatherness, and so we could diagnose you with the right level of treatment, and we can get you on back in the fan base as a true fan, as a diehard fan, and stop crying about stupid shit that you keep hearing on Kangaroo Black Show or the Bama Standard or who else? He ain't got enough viewers for me to think it's him. Miller's Edge. Who else? All these crying platforms, and the sad thing is, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna tell the truth about that, because they'll get mad. Then they'll say I'm turning on my folks. But I ain't. Continue to run up the likes. Let's hit that 25. That's the main goal of the night. Thank you for the super chats. All right, I look at this team. Let's execute better. In this game, we lose by 10 points, right? This last game we lost by 10. As first, let's go to the first loss, because we got fans like the Quavers crying as if we lost. We got 3 losses on the season. We're hoping somebody else is lose so we can have a chance. All we need to do is win. We've been winning. We went on a 7-game win streak, or 8. Yeah, we went on an 8-game win streak to be exact. Went on an 8-game win streak. We lose to a conference opponent, a good conference opponent that's just hitting their stride. This is a team top defense in the conference. You got a top 10 offense in Alabama's offense, and as good as as efficient as our offense has been, we haven't been scoring a lot. Last year, we averaged more points per game with Jalen Milroe at quarterback than we do this year. So we are still in full control. Jordan, get out my brain. We are still in full control of our destiny, right? We are still in full control of our destiny, and us playing in this this SEC championship game, I don't think it will punish us. Alabama, if we go in there and we lose by multiple scores, a 2-possession deficit, I think they will have reason to say that we are not a playoff team. But then that will put, if Oklahoma wins out, that will put Oklahoma in front of us. That will put Georgia in front of us, and we beat Georgia. That will put Ole Miss in front of us. Like, our strength of schedule is stronger than everybody's to this point, at this point in the season. And we're at week 11, week 12, game 11. So the easy fix, the simple game plan to win is to win. To get to the national championship is to win. Alabama right now, every game in front of us counts. It's an elimination game. So if you win what's in front of you, if that's the mentality going into this game, Alabama can win a national championship. Alabama can win an SEC championship. There's possibly, we went on an 8-game winning streak and took a loss. If we repeat that same momentum and that same energy, right? Pick up the same momentum and we win 8 more before we lose again, we'll be in 2026 of official games before we lose. Before we experience another loss. And Alabama's looking good. Even in that Oklahoma loss, you take away the 8 or 9 plays that we missed on. Let's talk about let's not talk about it. Let's identify. The pick 6, that's 1. That turned into 7 points. The turnover and downs, that turned to 3. The fumble that turned into 3. You had 3 turnover and downs, right? You missed on 8 passes. You missed on 8, not drops, but 8 passes you missed on. You had 2 drops, and that's it. So there's 10 mistakes in the game that weren't necessarily, things you could plan for or you can adjust against, right? But the 2 fumbles, yeah, Ryan Williams, and Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson's fumbled the strip sack. That's a huge play too. Even though did they get 3 off of that? They got 3 off of that too. So we gave them 13 points that we didn't have to give them, and we lose by 2. Everybody wants to blame the offensive line. Offensive line needs to continue to do what they're doing. I got a stat for y'all. I want to bring this fact up for everybody. Listen, I need a question. I need somebody, one of my moderators in the chat. One of my mods, can y'all comment real quick? I need a mod that can put a poll in the chat for me. I need one of my mods. We gave them 17 points. I'll do it right now. I'll do it. Start Q&A. No. I want to poll. Because ain't no way Notre Dame ranked ahead of us. With no ranked wins, Notre Dame has 0 ranked wins, I believe. And then their losses are the ranked teams that are ranked below us, that have been ranked below us. Other than Miami. Oh, I can't find the poll. Start a poll. Is Alabama's O-line to blame for 18 sacks this season? And I'm going to leave that question up there, and I'm going to let y'all answer it in the chat. I'm going to let you answer it on there. And Mary J, put the phone line as open message up in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. We're going to open that phone line. And if you say, whatever your answer is, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. And while we're waiting for, I think Notre Dame has Pitt. I think so this weekend. But whatever y'all put in the chat, don't try to change it up after y'all get this information. Just acknowledge that Coach Smook put you on something, and you need to appreciate the offensive line a lot more for what they've been able to do amongst this atrocious display of execution when we have these factors in place for us. So I'm gonna put this over here. Here we go, chat. All right, check this out. Here's a known stat that we need to kind of factor into this. All right, of Alabama's 68 total pressures accumulated amongst 7 offensive line across 11 games now. No, 10 games. 10 games now. Alabama's currently averaging 6.7 pressures a game. 6.72 to be exact. 6.69 or something like that. 6.72 pressures a game across 10 games. 6 pressures. In 10 games, 54 of those were against 5-man pressures. Right? 68 pressures, not sacks. 68 pressures. 54 of those pressures have been 5+ man pressures, meaning the defense of the opposing team has sent 5 men or more to blitz us. Right? And when you look, okay, 54 of those were 5+ man pressures, and we on the 18 sacks of the season, ride you 5+ pressures. We got 54 of those out of the 68 that we have allowed. On 7 out of the 18 sacks, 7 out of the 18 sacks for the season have come off of 54 5+ man pressures. So let's do the ratio here. That means for every 7 or 8 dropbacks of 5-man pressure, we'll get to Ty Simpson. 7 of those 18 sacks have came on 5+ man pressures. On every 7 or 8 5-man dropback pressures that's dialed up on them. So let's think about how many pressures are dialed up in the game, 5-man pressures. Oklahoma dialed up 11 and got to him 4 times. Missouri, I think Missouri did the same thing, got to him 4 times. Dialed up 7 5-man blitzes, got to him 4 times. Florida State dialed it up. Dialed up 5-man pressures 3 times in the game, got to him twice. No, once, got to him once on a 5-man pressure. And I think Georgia didn't even get to him. Georgia didn't get to him, and they sent 5 or 6. I can't remember I didn't put all the games down, but 5+ man pressures are hard to protect against. That's 5 or 6 or 7, and we've only allowed 7 sacks on 54 of those pressures thus far this season. That's not an offensive line problem at the end of the day. And then let's stop. I'm not even finished. On those 18 sacks, 11 of them came off of 4-man pressures. And on 8 of those 11, on 8 of those 11 sacks throughout the season against 4-man or less pressures, Ty has had an average of 4.8 seconds to throw the ball. Chat. An average of 4.8 seconds on 11 sacks. 8 of those you had 11 of your 4-man pressures. 8 of those you've had more than 4 seconds to throw the ball, Ty. Get rid of it. Get to the line of scrimmage. And then when they get home to them, when they get home on the 4-man pressures, they're getting to them. When we have pressures against 4-man pressures, we've only getting up 2 sacks this season. Only get up 2 sacks. So I know that sounded like a lot. Just remember these numbers. 68 total pressures for the 10 games we played in amongst 7 offensive linemen who've had 100 snaps or more. 54 of those 68 total pressures were 5+ man pressures that got home 7 times out of the 54 times we've seen 5+ man pressures. Out of those 8, on top of those 7 sacks, out of the 18 total, 11 came from 4-man pressures, 4-man or less pressures, with an average time to throw the ball at 4.7 seconds. 2 of those were less than that, and 1 was a strip sack. I don't know how much more time you need to get rid of the ball to make a decision. 3.8 seconds. Ty Simpson had the best game of the season with 3.8 second average getting the ball off. So explain that to me, chat. How's it at the offensive line? Now that you hear that, how's it the offensive line? Phone line is open, 334-625-1121. Go ahead and call in. I want to hear y'all thoughts. Seems like the offensive line, the run game, that's the biggest gripes. So I want to hear y'all thoughts. I want to hear y'all thoughts on the phone line. 334-625-1121. Let me know what you think. Because everybody, and I want some of you Fairweather fans. I really need Fairweather action tonight. Twitter, I know you're watching. Stop lurking and call the phone line. Call the phone line. I know my boy Zach gonna call. I want to hear the rest of y'all Fairweather energy.
Call from Zach Willie to accept.
Yo, Zach, what's up, man? You in the game with Coach Smook? Talk to me, man.
This good, Hey family, how are y'all this evening?
We good. Zach, talk to us, man. We got a topic, topic of the night. Topic of the night is Alabama's O-line to blame for the offensive struggles, mainly what we're seeing in the run game and the pass game?
No, it's tying the running backs. The tie is holding on to the ball. Now, okay, there's a few that we can blame on the offensive line. Okay, those are going to happen. But overall, if you look from the overall production of it, Ty is the main one that's causing himself to get sacked. And the running backs, when we do run the ball, they're not more so jammed than the other running backs, are not seeing the holes properly or the cutback lanes properly, and we're not being effective or efficient in the run game. And it's not necessarily the O-line's blocking. It's just the fact that we're not seeing the gaps and hitting the correct gap. Same issue we was having last year in some games with our defense, especially the linebackers, especially in the Vandy game where they didn't hit the right
Zach, we got an emergency. Zach. I got to do something real quick.
Okay.
We got some serious fair weather happening right now. Fair weather fandom happening right now. Everybody take cover. Zach, I'm going to bring you into this report with me, okay?
Okay.
All right, chat. Here today on today's live Fairweather fan update, we have Quavis Marshall, our current resident Fairweather fan. The comments he has laid out in this chat lead me to believe, based off of my expertise in discovering Fairweather fandom, right? I've been watching Fairweather fans my whole life as a longtime Alabama fan, a lifelong Alabama fan. I've watched Alabama fans quit on our team over the years, 2000 through 2006. I heard, I saw it. When we were losing to Auburn, we saw Fairweather fans start to really grow. We saw an epidemic of Fairweather fandom back in the 2022-2023 season, right? And then soon as Coach Saban retired, the pandemic of Fairweather fandom took over the Alabama fan base, and we've had to hire specialists like myself and other competent Alabama content creators and fans to take our own initiative and try to save Fairweather fans like the Quavers from being Fairweathers. Zach, Fairweather comment tonight, and this brings concern because this is probably the dumbest I've heard this season. Ty should be benched. He can't lead, man. Put old Keelan Russell in before he hit the portal. Some of you Fairweather fans just be talking just to be talking. Like, stay off them freaking message boards and stupid because you sound stupid. Keelan's not going nowhere. The boy he's one of the best quarterbacks in the nation. He's going to compete for a starting spot. And Ty Simpson can't lead. The man has 2 turnovers on the season. He may not be the most aggressive or the best gunslinger or have the best deep ball, but he sure is a great leader. He didn't quit on his team, not one game. And when he has a tough game, he has the right to be human. Am I right or wrong? Zach, give me your thoughts on this Fairweather fan content tonight.
Okay. The Quavius. Who was the guy standing in the huddle before the Georgia game, preaching to the players before they came onto the field? Ty. Who helped lead Alabama back from 8 points down against South Carolina? Ty. Who has been the one to continue to help these players and motivate the offensive players to continue to do their jobs? Ty. All right. I mean, yes. Does Ty have his issues and things that he needs to work on? Yes. But overall, from an overall perspective, Ty is a good leader. He is the right quarterback for the job, and he's going to bring us whatever SEC championship and maybe even possibly a national championship this year, in my humble opinion.
Hey, and the Quavers. Well, I got something else to add on that. Where you been at all these other weeks while he was leading us to victories? Like, where? That's like the epitome. That's like the verbatim definition and description of a freaking Fairweather fan. And I love doing this. My show is the only one that's going to do stuff like this. See, everybody else, you can go to Kangaroo Black Chat and let him cry with you and say stupid shit like that and they get acknowledged. But guess what? That shit ain't true. Because the same time you saying that this is the same team that's won 8 doggone conference games, I mean, or 7 conference games. I'm sorry, 7 conference games to this point. 6 conference games. I'm sorry, 6 conference games to this point. This is an 8-win team. They're on the cusp of freaking going to the playoffs. All we got to do is beat Auburn and we in. How do you discount what this team has done against other competition? When I look at how we played against LSU, Missouri, Vanderbilt, even against Oklahoma and Tennessee, this team still can win some big games. Why are so many Fairweather fans starting to pop up now after a loss? If you're going to be Fairweather during the loss, be Fairweather during the win, because the same issues that's showing up in this game with Ty not being able to hit deep balls, running backs missing open holes, pass pro breaking down when it comes to the running back having to step up against 6-man pressures. These things have been happening since week 1. Ty got sacked 4 times in week 1 because he held onto the ball too long 3 times.
Facts.
I don't know what other offensive line efficiency where you're going to get better offensive line efficiency in the level of talent that we go against week in and week out. Name one defense in the conference that doesn't have a first-round talent on its front at the linebacker level and at the DB level. At each level, they have at least one guy that is going to be a realistic first-round or future NFL impact player. At each level. That's what you get in the SEC. You don't get 3 weeks off and then see a guy every 3 weeks, a team every 3 weeks like the Big Ten. You don't get to just play offense or just play defense like you do in the Big 12. You have to be able to do both in the SEC. So DeQuavis, you and your Fairweather fandom, you're gonna have to we're gonna diagnose you tonight. Stick around. The phone line is open for you to call into. If you don't want to talk on the phone, your comments won't be seen. I promise you. Hey, Nate, stay on his head. Zach, you got anything else to say to this Fairweather fan so we can get back to talking some good football?
Yes. If you haven't been here since the Florida State loss, you don't deserve to be in our chat. I'm sorry. If you're gonna only show up when we lose the game, we don't want you in the chat.
Look, Zach.
Lolly voice.
Plain and simple.
Zach,
Go ahead, Coach.
tell him. You don't deserve to live. You don't deserve to live. Let's go.
Chat. Yeah, and that might be taking a little far, but you're not a Bama fan. You don't get to experience this life as a Bama fan when you tapping out and quitting on your team like this. We literally got I still think this is a top 4 team in the country. We've been talking about this. I still think this is a top 4 team in the country. We saw Texas A&M get by Arkansas by the freaking skin of their teeth. We saw Ohio State struggle with, who was it, Penn State earlier in the season. Same thing with Indiana. Win at the last minute. Nobody's talking about their close games and how they almost lost. Everybody want to highlight Bama as if we the only team struggling. Other teams are struggling. They just get the benefit of being in more favorable situations. Right now, we have a quarterback that's struggling with probably his confidence. I think we're in a good spot. But, Zach, let's get out of here. Let's get back to the show, man. Hey, AAA family, this has been your Fairweather Fan Report of the night. Thank you for showing up and giving us some good Fairweather content tonight, DeQuavis. We will be looking for your phone call on the phone line here on the Coach Smook Network. Remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at a player and say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. Right back after these messages. Thank you for your support. I hope somebody clipped that shit because I'm sick of that. Bro, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the narrative. And it ain't his fault. He probably he probably be on there on them other channels, you know, listening to that crap. And I don't know. I feel sorry for all you fans that are invested in and listening to these other platforms that do nothing but cry on their stream. Even former players that have a platform, they sit over there complaining. And like, if I could turn on the film and see these big old gaps opening up in the run game, Zach, why can't they?
I don't know.
Final thoughts, Zach.
And they played the game.
Right, they played the shit at the university. And you know what? I've been calmly trying to get a conversation with you. I'm not going to talk to you behind closed doors because anything I got to say in private, I can say in public to you. You're scared to come, I don't need your channel or anything to help my channel grow. Kangaroo Black tried to pull that shit with me, talking about some, I helped your channel, bro. You gave me 7 followers that night. When you came, I want to talk football with you and expose your Fairweather fandom, so you can reevaluate how you're presenting the Bama football team through your platform. And I don't care. You can call it Bama goggles or whatever. I'm just looking at the film. I could take the jerseys off, and if the same thing plays out, I'm going to say the same thing.
Right.
Final thoughts, though, Zach.
And my final thoughts. Elon Russell came in knowing he was going to have to fight for the starting position. He knew that Ty was going to be the number 1 quarterback going into spring, and he was going to have to battle for the job. And he battled. He didn't win. He's going to come back this spring and battle, and he might beat out whoever is going to be here in spring. I don't know who's all going to be here in spring yet. But, I mean, come on now. Y'all want to say start Keelan Russell, Keelan Russell needs to develop. You know, I mean, he's only a freshman. You know, yeah, I was high on him coming in, but Ty won the job fair and square. He done what he had to do to win the job, and I mean, there's nothing that I can do. You know, Ty is our starting quarterback. We got to live with the highs and the lows. You know, and there's going to be highs and lows in every game.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to get off here.
Yeah, I hear it, Zach.
Coach Smook.
I hear you get frustrated. I don't get it. I don't get it and I'm with you, Zach. I don't get it with these fans. We're sitting here 2 seasons in a row with a new head coach that got and stop this bullshit talking about he got handed the best roster in college football. PFF, if you guys want factual basis or something statistical or something that gauges that, PFF had us as the number 6 ranked roster in the country coming into last season under Caleb DeBoer and his new staff. We lost the most players off of our roster through the portal. We lost 84% of our production on combined on both sides of the ball, and we still won 9 games in the regular season in the toughest conference in the country.
We're playing strictly freshmen in the secondary.
Talk about that part too. But he can't coach. He can't get the right guys on the field at the right time. I understand there are moments where guys showcase something in practice and then they get on the field and they freeze up or they get cement in they shoot in their cleats. But I don't get this narrative from the fans talking about fire this coach and do this and do that. It's stupid. Talking about bench Ty Simpson. I made the joke about when the guy said Marcel Reed is the same as Jalen Milroe. I said Ty Simpson is Blake Barnett since we say it's stupid shit. Since we say I know Ty Simpson is one of the best quarterbacks in the country. His confidence definitely needs to grow, but when you talk about somebody that's really can lead a team, the Quavis and the rest of you fans that's doubting Ty right now, you need. And just because I call Ty out don't mean I'm going against him. I called Jalen Milroe out 3 or 4 times last year. Maybe wasn't as passionate about it because I wasn't gonna let nobody just dog my boy, but Ty Simpson, y'all been talking him up a lot. It's time to hold him accountable too.
Facts. What, over half the fan base has been hollering the start Ty for the last 2 years, and then once he starts, now they're turning on it.
They're turning on him. They want Keyline now. They want the freshman now. They want the true freshman to come in a 5-star. Anything that looks shiny, that's what these fans fans that don't know football like the Quavis. Fans that don't know football like Kangaroo Black and all these. I'm gonna keep saying his name too, chat, till somebody say something. I'm just being petty. I'm sorry, but anyway, because I've been seeing some stuff and I get tired of it. Stop coming in my chat talking about what he said too, chat. Please stop. The man don't know football. It's okay. If you want to go over there and laugh, by all means, that's what it's for. That's what he's here for. But to talk football, let's talk football over here. Zach, let's get this phone line open. I appreciate you, my boy.
Yeah, roll tide, coach.
Roll tide, Zach. Phone line is open, 334-625-1121. Go ahead and call in, say your name, say your thoughts. The Quavis, I know you in the chat. You waiting to come off of mute. Go ahead and call in. Chapman said he like KB. Hey, by all means, I like him too. He funny as hell. But y'all keep coming to me talking about what he said about some football. Listen, I'm not. It's laughable to hear him talk about football. Well, Chapman, what are you talking about? Everybody can eat. What do you mean? He's a comedian when it comes to talking about Alabama football. I think he's very funny. What is wrong with that? What is wrong with that? Like, y'all, why are you butthurt about me laughing at Kangaroo Black? He funny as shit. I'm not mad at him for doing what he doing. I'm not aggravated with him. I'm aggravated for you fans that listen to what he say and take it to heart and try to think he talking football. This man just, at the end of the day, he just a fan. He has an attractive personality that makes you want to watch him when he comes on. He looks funny. He sound funny. Like, he a cool dude. His Chapman, he said, stop hating. Man, you don't shut your you ain't even got no. Hey, stop. Don't come over. You got a membership over there with Kangaroo Black, or you just one of them freeloading fans? I don't know, Chapman. I don't know. Are you? Do you have a membership on his channel? Since you in my chat fighting for him so hard, are you a member on his channel? You should go be a member on his channel. Cause you just ain't nobody hate the dude funny. Can only take facts, man. Sometimes you want to talk football. Sometimes you want to talk football and you don't want to be on you don't want to watch You don't want to watch 7 people say the same thing over and over and over and over again for 2 hours, 3 hours at a time. Right? All right, let's move on. That's my opinion. Say what you want. Anyway, scrolling over. We talked about the O-line. Let's talk about the running backs. We got a lot of time. Phone line is open. 334-625-1121. You're not a member of my channel. Somebody get him, put him in timeout. Hey, what's up? Yeah, buddy. What's up, Paula? Good to see you, family. Good to see you, my guy. Look, is that my boy? I don't know why he's here. Deborah. He's probably the one that's going over there saying what Coach Smook said in their chat, just like he say what Kangaroo Black said in my chat. That's probably why Kangaroo Black be talking, saying stuff. What's up, man? Good to see you, my guy. Nate, what's good? Stay on his head too. He on the list too. Chapman, he ain't got no wristband. How he get in the club? And he ain't got no wristband. Oh, cause we got the doors. It's open. It's open night. Ain't no cover charge here in the club tonight. Hey, we at the 52-minute mark. We're gonna take a quick infomercial break, and then once we come back, we're gonna open the phone lines and we're gonna talk about our running backs. Talk about running back protection when we come back from the phone line. This is an impromptu show. Ain't no schedule. We gonna go whichever way y'all want to go. And if we got fair weather fans popping up tonight, I tell you, I don't block people. People stop coming around because they know I be telling the truth and they scared to face this fire when they in chat. And I don't never have to call nobody out their name or do nothing like that. I'm gonna talk about football and make you look stupid doing it here on the Coach Smook Network. If you want to join the membership, get a wristband and be a part of AAA family, this is how you do it. Check it out.
Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel.
We appreciate everybody for pulling up once again. Yo, we got new people pulling up in the chat. Make sure y'all drop a like on the stream here on YouTube, and if you're on TikTok, tap that screen. Tap that. You know how we do. And then on the other platforms, whatever reactions they provide for y'all, that's Facebook, Kick, Twitch, whatever they provide for y'all to interact in the chat, we want to see you. We can see you. We can see everybody but TikTok. We can see everybody but TikTok on the live comments. So tap that in. Is the house mouse? Who the house mouse? Who the house mouse? What up, Alex? Good to see you, my guy. Welcome in, man. Make sure y'all run them likes up. Make sure y'all get Alex a membership, man. Get that man a wristband. What's good, man? Roll Tide. Oh, you talking about? Oh yeah. You talking about Black? Yeah. He definitely one of them. But chat. Oh snap! I didn't even know I had the little thing going on down there at the bottom. Hey, so let's talk about tap that. Oh, you a fool, boy. You a fool, man. All right, let's talk about the running backs, man. Richard Young still hurt. I hope he gets right. Really think highly of Young. You know what? He's not hurt to where he can't be utilized. Let's talk about the running back room. Running backs. What's wrong with the rotation? Why aren't we seeing certain faces? What's being said? What's happening at practice? What level of evaluation is happening? From my intel, from things that we're talking about. Thanks. What's good? Everything. What's good? Thanks for everything. This my boy. This Tim, right? Why the face look familiar? I just can't put a name to it. But YouTube keep messing us up with these changing these doggone tags, man. But Richard Young, the thing happening with Richard Young right now is I think the pass pro put him so far behind and everybody else was getting better. Daniel Hill. You know, we have Dre Washington on this roster still, number 20. We still have him on this roster. Haven't seen him utilizing. He came over as a red shirt senior transfer. So it's not a favoritism thing. I think it's the simple fact and evaluation of who can pass pro. Hey, I'm gonna do that when I get done, okay? You hear me, sweet? I'm gonna do that when I get done. So it's a simple thing of you have to be able to, when your opportunity presents itself, and we saw Dre Washington get in early in the season, wasn't effective in pass pro. When you're not more explosive in other categories or other areas, explosive run, speed, catching out the backfield, when you can't be a top guy in those categories, you won't get many opportunities when you're playing on a talented team like Alabama. So I look at it and I look at Daniel Hill, a big back, can run the ball, can get downhill, but also is agile, can catch out the backfield. Struggles in pass pro, right? That's one. Jam Miller, a do-it-all back, all-purpose back, was the better of the pass pro before the injury, before the concussion and all those things happened. He was the best pass pro, and he also had the best vision. Best production at the running back position, most experience. That's what you get from him. He's your closest thing to your every down back that you're going to get. Then you look at Kevin Riley, change the speed back, can catch out the backfield, can get lateral and then put his foot in the ground and get vertical and has the breakaway speed. AK Deere is another guy, very tenacious runner. You get all the skill sets with him, just lacks the experience. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. We have to look at skill sets and look at how they fit the way the offensive line is blocking. I think last game you give Kevin Riley a few of those carries that you gave Jam Miller in those moments where he didn't hit the hole. I think Kevin Riley may have a chance. Kevin Riley's virtue or his high point that we loved about his running style was that he was patient. Been very limited on the last couple games, hasn't got a chance to get a rhythm. And that's what happens. That's what happened. DeQuavis came back. Nah, DeQuavis, we said you only could call in 334-625. I know you ain't at work because you sitting around here waiting after timeouts to chat. Call in. Or is you on Wi-Fi? Listen, they got these. I ain't gonna do that to you. They got apps though. You can call in, bro. Google Voice app is free. Download it. Call in, bro. I'm for real. I'm not joking or none of that. I'm dead serious. I want to hear what you got to say. I want to hear this Fairweather energy in person. I'm tired of talking. I'm tired of reading chats from Fairweather fans. I want y'all to talk that talk on the line. So everybody, once I clip it and all the other Bama Nation hear what you got to say, we want to see how many people feel like you feel. That's why we do it. And don't be hollering at my sister. She don't want you. You think Jam kind of laying off a little because of injuries and just putting enough on tape for the next level? I don't think it's enough on tape for the next level. I think he's really just discombobulated. He's not comfortable. He's not fully healthy. Mentally, he's not back in it. He's going to fight to be on the field because he feels like he can contribute, and he's one of the better options for us to experience success. But that's on the staff. That's on the staff to determine that. And I'm not going to lie, he didn't have a bad game last against Oklahoma. That sack that he gave up, man, that's a 4-star, 5-star, former 5-star linebacker coming and blowing him up, 245, 250 pounder against a 220-pound running back. With that skill set, it's going to be hard to get one-on-one, win one-on-ones. One thing that I do appreciate being reported this week is that Bama, not just, and y'all, I got to get off the camera for a second. I got to move something while I'm talking to y'all. Bama not only experienced, and I'm talking, Mary J, can you scroll comments? My camera is about to update. It's about to update, Mary J. Can you just scroll comments while we got the B-roll going? Last game, Jam Miller was averaging 3 yards per carry before we stopped handing him the ball. Daniel Hill, 4 yards per carry. Kevin Riley didn't get a carry. We used the extension of the run game in some bad spots. Latier Brooks got us two crucial yards. So I will say this. If running backs, the way for Alabama to win or for things to change up for this team to continue on the right path and to win out the right way is to continue to execute at a high level. We got another phone call on the line. Let's see who it is.
Call from
Jay.
Yo, Jay, you in the game with Coach Smook. Talk to me, man.
All right, so I was just in the video, and he was talking about I joined in late, so I really couldn't catch on what he was saying, but I know he was talking about, the Alabama. I think he was talking about the Alabama game and how they play and all that stuff. And I just want to state my opinion on it.
By all means, go ahead, brother. Where you calling from, if you don't mind sharing?
Oh, I'm calling from Georgia.
All right, we got Jay from Georgia, chat. Jay from Georgia. Appreciate you calling in. Share your thoughts, man. Go ahead.
All right, so, at the beginning of the season, Alabama lost to Florida State. And I watched that game, and as Alabama, Alabama's been playing pretty good. They've been playing pretty decent, not a terrible team, but it hasn't been the best team since, Nick Saban left. But, as I was watching, the Florida State game, they were playing, just not bad, but they weren't playing good either, in the rest of the season. When they played, all these other teams, they were beating them by 40, 50, and, they play us, and, it's kind of, they run down our throats and kill us in the passing and the run game, and it's like we're the only team that just can't, just beat Alabama. But they are a good team. It's just I don't see them winning a national title this year, or if they make the SEC championship game, I don't see them winning that either.
Do you feel that, and this is a comment because it kind of, your statement kind of leads to this, do you think Kalen DeBoer is the guy for the job to keep Alabama competitive? Because college football is changing every day. I don't think Ohio State will win the national championship again this year. I don't think we will have a back-to-back repeat national champ for the next 7 to 10 years. It'll be before we see a team get close to repeating. I think Ohio State might be an early out after their first round bye. Like a lot of teams from last year, I truly believe we'll see the fatigue of what Alabama, what Georgia, what a lot of these successful teams that have been seen for the better half of 6.5, 7 years now. I think the fatigue will start hitting these teams around this time this year.
Yeah, and I can agree on that. I'm not saying Kalen DeBoer is a bad coach, but he came from he coached at Washington, moved to a powerhouse conference like the SEC, because the SEC has the SEC has not been just terrible. Big Ten has been, they won the national championship for the last 2 years. I can see Ohio State making the Natty again, but I feel like they haven't played nobody. They played Texas at the beginning of the year, but Texas was pretty sorry. You see how Georgia beat Texas?
Yeah.
Texas hasn't been a powerhouse team like Oklahoma. Oklahoma's been playing pretty good, like how they played against Alabama. Alabama could have won that game. Both teams made mistakes. They both Georgia made mistakes, Texas made mistakes, Tennessee those teams made mistakes. But when it comes to Alabama can make 50 mistakes and they can somehow still make the game close. It's not like they make 30 mistakes and they lose by 50. They can make 10 mistakes and they can make 100 mistakes and still win the game, like they played against South Carolina. South Carolina had that game in their hands.
Mm-hmm.
They had the game in the palm of their hands. It was with the lock on it. I don't know what the offensive coordinator just said. Let the quarterback run the ball. That was pretty risky, but Alabama would have had at least probably 3 maybe three, maybe four losses. I mean, I don't. I'm putting it at 3 losses. But answering your question, I don't think Kalen DeBoer is the guy to lead Alabama to a national title. If they want to see another national title, I mean, they have to play they have to seriously get their chart in, playing, looking at their quarterback spots. They have some good quarterbacks, but yet they have Ty Simpson. Ty Simpson is a good quarterback. They had him in the Heisman race. He's not a bad quarterback, but if Alabama wants to see another national title, they have to make some changes playing, because they lost at home against Oklahoma. To Oklahoma. Oklahoma's not a bad team, but they lost to Oklahoma.
Do you think that was due to coaching?
I don't think it was. I think it was the players. They had good. I mean, I'm watching the game. They have some good play calling.
Okay, so why would it? And I think Brett Venables is a great coach. I think he has a great system. I think he's put Oklahoma right back where they should have been for years under after Lincoln Riley left. I think Brett Venables had put them right back in the conversation where they're supposed to be. And then Florida State, with what they came in with, you're talking about portal wise, they were the number 4 ranked portal roster as far as the.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm looking at the comments, and they're saying, "Go ahead."
Go ahead. What you were saying?
I'm looking at the comments, and Shawnee saying Georgia should have lost that game against Auburn. Georgia shouldn't have lost that game against Auburn. Auburn had so many chances to win that game. If you look at the film, that ball didn't cross. We're not talking about Georgia, but Georgia played that game. Even if Auburn did score, Georgia never gave up. They always kept fighting back, like they did against Tennessee and Ole Miss. You see, they kept making the game close. Georgia won that game because Georgia played good. Auburn did not run. Both teams play good. It's the SEC. It's a rivalry game. We don't expect both teams to blow each other out. But Georgia played good. They didn't play good defense, but they played well to win that game.
That's what we're saying. Like, and I think what she's getting at is you kind of gig Kalen DeBoer saying that he can't win a national championship when you got a coach in Georgia at Kirby Smart at Georgia that's been to the Natty, and Kalen DeBoer's beating him. He beat Steve Sarkisian to go to the Natty. Who else has he played? Kelly. He gave Kelly a loss last year. A lot of these coaches that have national championship experience and put together game plans that have, I can't honestly say I've seen a coach out coach a team in the national championship the last couple of natties. We've seen better teams beat the lesser teams in these last few natties, but a coach really out coach. Kalen DeBoer has been coaching teams to wins, coaching programs to winning culture. Like, I don't think there's a better man for the job. So I'm gonna have to disagree with you this if you don't think. I don't see how people could watch what Kalen DeBoer did at Washington over a 2-year span and doubt what can happen at Alabama if the players execute like they did at Washington. See, I don't see nothing change from Kalen DeBoer's coaching intensity, his demeanor, anything like it was at Washington. You go back at Washington, he started getting hyped for those players, doing everything, coaching, yelling at those guys. The staff took that. They were doing that in year 2 at Washington. The players have to execute. Washington players didn't have. Washington didn't have. I think Washington had 12 drops the whole season. That second year, 12 total drops. We got that many. We had that many by the third game of the season, and half of them was supposed to be by our feature wide receiver. So
yeah, that makes sense.
So that's my debate in this conversation. Like, Kalen DeBoer ain't. My fault. Kalen DeBoer ain't the problem. Kane Womack ain't the problem. We got to get guys that's going to do their job more often than none.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, because when they played in the national championship, they when he was at Washington, I didn't watch Washington because I was always in the SEC. I was always watching teams like the SEC. I never really, I wouldn't say cared to watch the Big 10 or Big 12 or all the other teams,
Jay, they on your head in the chat. I just need you to know why you live on the phone. They on your head in the chat.
It's making sense because it's true. I watch film and I watch ESPN because the thing is, I always grew up watching football. Always grew up watching football.
Yeah.
So, I know a lot about the sport, but at the same time, it's, you know, you
Ain't
you
that
look
look, ain't that wrong? I talk trash about people watching these other channels and listening to some of these guys' ideas of what football is. Everybody has their opinion. I'm not judging anybody. That's just my opinion on who you go to for your knowledge and your information when it comes to the game. That's it. That's it. It's nothing personal. But I'll say this. One thing that you said and that the film guy might have said, or well, Brooks Austin said, is that Kalen DeBoer is trying to transform this roster anatomically, right? He wants this. There's a certain archetype of players in each position that he wants. The tackles that we tend to want, they're not Caden that he tends to recruit. They're not Caden Proctors. They're Michael Carrolls. They're Jackson Lloyds. The 6'4", 6'5" guys. That's 275 to 285, 305 max type of guys that are really athletic. We don't have that offensive line yet, and we see how good the offensive line is performing in pass pro. And once you get the more athletic guys, I guarantee you the run game will evolve then. But you've seen one thing we have seen last year. They had to adjust with what the anatomy of the roster was last year. You had those big old offensive line. You had a running quarterback. You didn't have a lot of get out in space, run block type of offensive lineman. So you had to use the power game. You didn't have a running back that you could truly trust, and you had a super athletic quarterback. So they've been able to adjust mentally, philosophically, schematically. This staff has been able to make the proper adjustments to make the last two teams competitive with what they have on roster without having what they want as far as what they recruit or their idea of what makes their systems thrive at the highest level. So I truly believe the changes they made when they got the quarterback that they wanted, when they got the right guards, the interior guys that they wanted, that's why we see the pass pro as good as it is now. Now you're going to see the tackles evolve and watch the run game evolve with the tackles. Michael Carroll is the future of what type of tackle we're going to see at Alabama.
Yeah, and I hear exactly what you're saying. I never said I never watched Kalen DeBoer. I never said, I never watched the Big Ten. I never said that. I said I didn't care to watch. I didn't sit there and watch, the first.
You didn't break it down. You didn't know players on rosters. I'm the same way. Yeah. You're going to, a lot of my takes outside of the SEC are going to be like that. I'm going to watch the condensed version of these games. And if they were close games, I'm going to probably sometime during the week watch a full game, because if Ohio State at 8-0 is playing against a 6-2 Washington, and they play close, that means that this Washington team is good. Ohio State might not be as good as they have been presented to be, because this is a Washington team that has 2 losses. Their 2 losses may have came week 1 and week 3 of the season when they were trying to figure out some faces in some certain spots. So there's certain ways to evaluate each phase of the game. But when it comes to the coaching side of things, all you have to do is look at track record, man. Kalen DeBoer's system offensively this is efficiency-wise the best he's seen in his, 8 years, 9 years of head coaching now at the Power 5 level, 8 years now or something like that. He's one of the youngest Power 5 head coaches, Power 4 head coaches, as far as tenure. But you look at what's happening in these consistencies that's showing up. Kalen DeBoer's offensive system, this is the lowest numbers-wise, total yardage, everything, points per game. This is the lowest production-wise that we've seen, points per game, everything. But efficiency, one of the most efficient offenses we've seen. You want to know why? Because we're not attacking the vertical. We don't have a quarterback that's able to attack the vertical. And Ty Simpson, he's not as confident as attacking the vertical than he is in the intermediates. And that's forcing Ryan Grubb to change his style of play calling to attack that and give that to him. So I think we're in a good spot as far as the evolving of the roster and how it needs to fit for this staff to experience some success. Oh, I forgot I set the timer. Hey, you got a minute, brother. We got a minute. Talk to me. Your final thoughts.
What I want to say is Alabama has a good wide receiver because they have Jeremy Bernard. They have what's his name, number 1 off of Alabama. He's
Isaiah Horton.
Ryan Williams. Ryan Williams hasn't been so good. He's been dropping crazy passes. I haven't been hearing his name out in the world. But the thing is, I want to say about Alabama is they are a good team. But at the same time, like you said, they have to get their adjustments, and they have to all be on the same page. And Alabama deserves a playoff spot, but at the same time, losing at home against Oklahoma, and if Auburn beats them, I feel like they don't deserve a playoff chance at all. So, they're good, but Kalen DeBoer also, I feel like he's building that. Like you said, he's building that team, one by one. It's gonna, I want to say 5-10 years, but he's gonna build that team to where it needs to be sooner or later. But I don't see them winning another national title with Kalen DeBoer.
100%, man. Appreciate your call. And who's your team again?
Georgia.
Oh, you're a Georgia fan.
Yeah. Okay.
You're a Georgia fan, Jay?
Go Dogs.
Okay. Good night. Y'all give it up for Jay in the chat, man. Appreciate the phone call, man. Hey, that boy said he a Bulldogs fan trying to tell Bama how to win a national championship. I get it. One thing about being a champ, though, see, I'm a dog. My bully is a AKBC, whatever the registration is. He's come from a champion bloodline when it comes to the style of caliber of XL bully you want, right? And see, he's a champion, right? He's a champion. But you know what makes a real champion? Especially in this business, you're talking about walking dogs, right? I own that dog. Watch this. Boss, come here, boy. Come here, boss. You see what when you run something, you don't have to come here, boy. Get up here. See, I run this. You know what I'm saying? This is what happened. When you control them dogs, they do what you tell them to do. You know what I'm saying? You put a little leash on them. You control them. You tell them what to do. Good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good Georgia Bulldog. They're the good boy. They're the good boy. Let us come to you. Come on. Let's go for a walk. Let's walk them, y'all. Let's walk them to Tuscaloosa. Let's walk them to Atlanta, right? Let's walk them to Athens. Where else we done handle them at? Come on. Come on. Come on. Who is unking them? Unking them. Who is unking them? Oh, I know who y'all talking about. Yeah, they got on my nerves the other day. Clips said he know his ball. Oh, you do? You know ball? Call in Clips. Your name Jay. Okay, that's Jay. Okay, what's up, Jay? Tap in. Get you a membership, man. We got Georgia fans in the family, in the AAA family. Phone line is open. 334-625-1121. We're talking running backs, man. So let's talk about last game. I showed y'all some clips last week during earlier this week during the morning show segment where we showed plenty of opportunities for Alabama's running backs to have explosive plays, right? Or more positive runs, right? I think this week you lean on the run game. You get tied 15 pass attempts max. If he's 14 to 15, 15 to 15, something like that, he's only missed 2 passes, 2 overthrows. Offense, he's throwing the wide receivers in stride. As a matter of fact, no. I want to see him get like 20 pass attempts this game. Start him early, then play your young guys. Play a regular script. Give Austin a quarter, and give Keelan a quarter. If we're in the position to do so, give them a quarter each with your first O line. Let your second group O line get the last 2 possessions of the game. And let your second group defense really run that second half. I think we can put those young DBs out there to get them some experience this week while we get guys. Too loud over here? I'm too loud? Is that what you're saying? 614. Is this Caden?
Call from.
Yes, she's back, Coach Smook.
To accept. Press.
Yo, what's up? You in the game with Coach Smook? Who's on the line?
You should know who's on the dang line, son.
Son?
You heard me.
Whoa. Southern? Caden, if you don't shut your ass up, boy, you about to get me in trouble on this. What's up, man? How you feeling this evening? Y'all give it up for Caden, chat. Y'all give it up for Caden.
Downward working on trucks. What the heck do you mean, Coach Smook?
How you been, man? We ain't heard from you in a week. Since I checked you for calling in while everybody else on the phone. You know what, Caden? I'm gonna tell you something about yourself. You don't nobody ever blow the phone up when you on the line, but when you hear Zach on the phone, you be trying to blow the phone line up, and I ain't gonna tolerate it. You hear me?
You know I can hear you, right, Coach Smook?
You better be able to hear me, cause my internet work good. My internet work good, and my mic, my audio is A1.
Oh, man.
Talk some football, man.
I mean, what, college football? As I said, it is. I mean, it's been good, but the competition is just weak. I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair. And I said that Ohio State fans need to understand that we're playing weak competition. And as far as I'm concerned, the only good competition is going to come in the playoffs. But we already know who's going to be showing up in the playoffs against us. So I mean, there's no excuse to that.
Caden.
Yeah, and I've already talked about the playoffs.
Caden, if y'all let Indiana beat y'all, man,
Coach Smook, you think
I don't think they're gonna beat y'all. But if Ohio State loses to Indiana, Caden, ain't no more $1.99 super chats. I want a $50 super chat. Deal? $50 super chat if Ohio State loses to Indiana in the conference championship game. I want a $50 super chat.
You want a $50 super chat?
Yep.
If Indiana beats us.
And if Ohio State wins the national championship, I will give you my platform for a whole show. I will bring you on camera and make the Coach Smook Network the Caden, the Diesel Freak Network for one whole segment. How that sound?
For one whole segment. I thought you said for
a whole episode. A whole episode. We'll give you an hour.
I thought a whole week of it.
A whole week?
I thought you said a whole week.
How about this? If Alabama and Ohio State meet up in the playoffs, we'll make that bet.
Let's see. If Indiana beats Ohio State, which is unlikely, and we know that's unlikely, I have to give you a $50 super chat. But if Ohio State does beat Indiana, it's to be on your show for an entire week.
I said if Ohio State wins the national championship, it's not if you beat Indiana.
Well, I need either way.
I got Ohio State beating Indiana. I'm just saying if they lose to Indiana, I want that $50 super chat. And if y'all, I mean, when y'all win, I expect y'all to win. But if y'all don't win, that's the bet. If y'all win and we see y'all in the playoffs, Bama, Ohio State matchup anytime during the playoffs, natty, whatever. Winner, my winner. What should we do if we win the natty against Ohio State, chat? And then for you, because I know you're a growing content creator, man. You trying to get your stuff. I think that's a good bet for you. You get to use my platform. We've worked hard to grow our community. I think we appreciate your phone calls and your comedy that you bring to the channel. And we know you got a channel too. If y'all haven't checked out Caden the Diesel Freak, make sure y'all go check him out on YouTube. He got a solid channel over there. He just starting up. 100 super chat for the natty. Caden ain't trying to drop $100 on no super chat. He ain't built like that. I wouldn't even do that to him.
How about this, Coach Smook? If Ohio State loses in the national championship, when we play y'all, I'll wear a Bama t-shirt on YouTube for a whole entire week.
That's light work. I think a month. I think a month.
A whole month?
Yeah, because if Ohio State loses to Bama, that's the end of their season. You should have to.
And that's unlikely because our defenses have been absolutely demolishing the competition.
Yeah, Caden. I think a month. a month. So we got 2 standing bets here on the table, Caden. So you taking it? Listen, all I want is if Ohio State loses, because you're guaranteeing me you win, right? I don't got no dog in the fight. If Ohio State loses, then I get my $50 super chat. That's the first bet.
Okay.
So you accept that, right?
Hell yeah, Coach Smook. You
Okay.
know I'm gonna whip your ass when I win that bet.
Okay. And then the next bet after that
Coach Smook.
and
Here's
then
the other thing.
go ahead.
Jeffrey's gonna cry on the internet after Ohio State whips the living
Hey,
hell
leave little Jeffrey alone, man. Leave little Nick Jeff alone, man.
As long as I will.
Man, you why you be bullying Jeff and Jackson over there, man?
If I want to bring the fire, I'll bring the fire. Hellfire and brimstone.
Hey, you keep that bullshit somewhere else, boy. We don't want none of that junk around here. We elephants, we don't like too much hot stuff around our feet, man. I don't like that.
And then the second part of the bet is if Alabama plays Ohio State in the playoffs, which could happen this year, if we win, I take over your show for an entire week.
Okay. You don't get to run it. How about we do this? You can co-host the show with me. You can co-host the show with me on camera. Set it up, and it'll be you'll co-host the show with me.
Really?
Yeah, and that's saying something because I don't have Zach coming on panel till spring ball. Zach will be my first co-host for this channel. Y'all congratulate Zach while y'all here. But yeah, Zach will be my first co-host.
I'm clapping for Zach. Don't worry.
I know y'all got that love-hate brother relationship, man.
But get back to the deal at hand. If you win the bet for the national championship, whether y'all beat us in the playoffs or and then in the semifinal or the mid-final,
it don't matter.
If you win,
if Alabama, when Alabama and Ohio State see each other, if they see each other, what's the bet?
If I win, your show is under my running for an entire week. And
okay.
I'm running the show.
And if I win,
I wear a shirt for an entire month.
A whole month? No. But that don't really do nothing for me. I think you're a closet Bama fan anyways. So you will be happy to wear a Bama shirt and feel that lovely luxury. Well, you know what championships feel like. I can't even say that. I thought I was talking to a Georgia fan for a second. But yeah, I want. What we gonna run it back? Because it's gonna be some time between this conference championship game and the national. We bought our coins around here. I want $100 super chat for the natty or a playoff matchup. I want $100 super chat. No, because I love you, my boy, and I respect you. I just want another $50 super chat. That's all we want. Live on stream, $50 super chat.
So if Indiana beats us,
huh?
And the first part of the bet is if Ohio State wins that, if I win that bet, you have to come on my show. I'm gonna say that now.
Okay. For the matchup between Alabama and Ohio State, right?
That's after Ohio State whips Indiana.
So if Ohio State beat Indiana, I got to come on your show.
On the Friday college football show. On Friday.
Okay.
Friday evening.
Okay. I'll do it. I'll take that bet. Because you
wins, I'll give you $50. I'll give you a $50 super chat.
Okay. I got it. I'll take that one.
But
lock that in. Lock that in. Conference championship. If Ohio State loses their conference championship to Indiana, presumably Indiana.
Not likely.
Ohio State loses to Indiana. Coach Smook gets $50 super chat from Caden. If Ohio State wins, Coach Smook is on Caden's show that night. Right?
On Friday night.
On Friday night.
30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, national championship bet. if Ohio State and Alabama were to meet in the playoffs, if we beat y'all, I come on your show for a whole entire week uninterrupted.
For sure, Caden. We got 30 seconds, man. Talk to me, man. Close it out. I'll take that
So
bet.
You know what,
I'll
Coach?
take that bet. I'll taking it.
Coach Smook, I'm taking both bets, and I'm going to tell you what, son. I am beating you in both bets, and that's a good dang thing for me. Because guess what? I'm going to be partying because I both own Jeffrey and y'all's ass all night long, boy.
All right, Caden. Good night, man.
Hey, Jeffrey. Hey, Coach Smook.
What's up?
When we beat y'all, give your soul to the Lord because your ass belongs to me, son.
I strongly hate you, Caden. Not in a bad way. Like, you make me sick, man. I'm supposed to be like, you supposed to be my arch nemesis, and I ain't gonna lie. Caden definitely one of my top 5 callers. Like, enjoyable. Like, I'm serious. Y'all think I'm bull jobbing. Like, that's my dude, man. Yeah, man. Hey, that's my dude, man. He don't mean nothing by it. It ain't like that. Oklahoma die. Come on now. Come on. He don't mean that like that. Hey, listen. If I didn't know him or know of him, I would listen. Y'all know me. Come on now. You just leveled up 2 bot rigs, handing them out today. Caden is a wild boy. He's a wild boy. I rock with him. Hey, y'all, don't forget direct donos. I know y'all like super chat, but hey, them really, this right here, direct donos to the Cash Apps and the Venmos and the PayPals, they really do numbers. They really do numbers. No, they really do, because we got subscriptions to pay. Michigan is beating Ohio State. You think so? Zach? I don't know. They in Ann Arbor? Are they in Ann Arbor? Oh, dang. That's what we should have made. He'll call back before that game. He'll call back. That's next week. That's rivalry weekend. He'll call back. Mary J, you fell asleep on me back there? Kate not in the game no more? Let me stop messing with Mary J. Y'all know I got Mary J up past her time, man. Y'all know I got Mary. Here we go, y'all. What time is it? Oh, yeah, it's time to go. Let's get out of here, chat. Let's get out of here real quick. Listen, thank y'all for tapping in. Right after this message, we're going to close out the show, and we'll tap in with y'all tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. for the Coach Smook calling show. Coach Smook morning show. We'll be tapping in so y'all could get this content. But if you're not a member of the AAA family, this is how you do it. This is your chance. This is your last chance. Just check this out. This is how you become a member of the AAA family.
Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel.
right, chat. Appreciate y'all for tapping in once again. Don't forget, man, drop a like on the stream. We're almost at 35 total likes for the night. Let's get to that goal. We already hit our 25 like goal, so thank y'all for helping us accomplish that. Again, shout out for all the super chats on tonight's stream, man. Y'all just don't know, more than appreciate it. Prayers answered. Shout out to Big God, Big God tonight, man. He did his thing, stepping through in ways we can't even imagine sometimes. You know, I was looking for it to come through a different way, and still am. But this was awesome because you all know my situation with my children and how we're spread out. I want to see my kids this holidays. I don't get to have them this year. I don't get to see my family weekly like I used to. This transition has been tough on you, boy. Y'all have really been a steady support. Y'all been some real family members, man. I'm about to cry for real. Y'all really have. And man, it's dang, sitting back thinking about it. 2024 was hell, man. 2024 was hell. 25 has been trying. It's been tough, but we keep pushing, man. And a lot of people, they would quit on this because they don't get the money that they think they need. But I just trust God in this. He chose me to do this. I didn't ever think that this is what I'd be doing to survive or to live. But God has allowed me this opportunity and put me in position to make connections that I would have never made if I had been trying to get up to that next level of coaching the traditional way. Because at the end of the day, you know, 43, 45-ish, I should be done with this media stuff and back on the coaching, on the sidelines coaching, helping players and other coaches and other athletes who may not have a future in athletics but can help other ways around the game, continue to grow this part of our society, man. So I appreciate y'all. And again, shout out to everybody in the chat. I'm trying not to cry, y'all, because it just hit me what happened, like what you guys donations and your super chats did for us tonight. So check this out, man. Shout out to Urban Essence for renewing her membership. Appreciate you. Shout out to the Demetrius Maynard, my uncle, man, my big uncle bro, for the two 99 and 99 super chats. We got $4.99 super chat from Dougie Fresh. We got Sully with a $4.99. We got Walter Roberts with a $9.99. And I think that was the last one of the night. We appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate y'all 100% for supporting. And yeah, like Nate said, I can't believe it's already Friday. We got that call-in show tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. sharp. Make sure y'all are there. And make sure y'all ready to call the phone lines. We got Eastern Illinois talk. I know we didn't discuss Eastern Illinois. I can't find no film on the funny part. But if y'all find something, let me know. And but we're going to talk about the game tomorrow. We're going to talk about this weekend's matchups because we won't have a Saturday kickoff show. We might be doing a live watch party Saturday at our sponsors location. Shout out to Walk-Ons for coming on, becoming a partner and a sponsor. Walk-Ons, if y'all want to see the new, we're going to actually be getting some clips over the weekend. Walk-On Sports Bistro. It's a nice spot here in Montgomery, Alabama, and it's a lot of them across the country. But we have made a partnership with the one in Montgomery, Alabama. We'll be doing some live watch parties, and we'll be doing some high school coverage for our high school athletics. It's just a good opportunity, y'all. We looking to make partnerships with the one in Hoover, in Birmingham. We have partnership with the one in Tuscaloosa, and there's another one in Trussville, Alabama. So we'll be trying to make a partnership with that one too. And just doing what we do, man. Doing what we do, continuing to grow the community. So if you're in the Birmingham area, you're in the Tuscaloosa area, the Montgomery area, and you see that I'm going to be having a live show, you can come and be a part of the live show audience at these locations here in the near future. And we're going to be doing a lot of coverage for recruiting in the state of Alabama, but also Alabama recruiting news, college football coverage. We're going to be doing March Madness coverage and watch parties at Walk-Ons. Walk-Ons is going to be my new spot to do our live game watch parties. Even if they're not hosting me, I'll be at Walk-Ons. So y'all tap in, man. Tap in. I think even this Saturday, we might have an opportunity to do something at Walk-Ons in Tuscaloosa. So if y'all want to meet me there, that'd be awesome. I'll announce tomorrow if we're going to be able to do that. If not, just know A-Day, spring game, all of that stuff, we're going to have an opportunity to do some things. March Madness, if you want to come into town for big Alabama basketball games, that's where I'll be at Walk-Ons for those games. So let's have some fun. Let's show some love. Continue to support the Coach Smook Network. And remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me and say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. I got something new for y'all. Check this out.
Remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. 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 Put me in the game, Coach Smook.